We're in today with another Nvidia Quadro video card. This is the NVS 450. We're gonna take a look and see how this video card is performing in a couple of games. This video card is packed with 256 megabytes of GDDR3 running at 64 bits bus width with 480 megahertz on the core clock with 700 megahertz on the memory clock. Now do remember this is a dual BGA video card. It's got two cores with 480 megahertz, but those cores are only enabled when you connect two monitors. I think up to four monitors on those display ports. Okay, so theoretically here should be 2008. I don't know why it doesn't show, but regardless. The only problem with this video card is that I cannot use both of the cores until I don't connect two monitors at the same time. So I think that's the only way I can do it. In this situation, I will only be able to see one core working because I can only use one port at the same time for the capture card. That's it. Disregarding that, let's jump in and see how this video card is working. Okay, there's not a lot of games that I can play on this video card, but definitely I want to try Modern Warfare 2 because apparently I can start the game and it works. So let's take the NVS 450 and see how it's running with 640 on low details. I'm afraid about that 45 FPS, so I put everything on low details. I'm on 16:9 actually. We should do that. Let's see how it's running. Oh, look at this. This is so fantastic. So 63, 64 FPS. This is a great opportunity for me. Seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I got the opportunity to play with this funky computer. Modern Warfare 2. Let's take a look and see what we got here with our system. I got like barely 20% load on the CPU. 20%. How much system RAM do I use? 3.7 gig of system RAM. That's nothing. I mean, the system itself is good, you know. So I got maximum FPS, you know. I only got 60%, 70, 80. It's not fully loaded on the NVS core, you see? So I'm using the first port, hence why I'm using the GPU core 1. The question will be, if I have two monitors connected together, would I use two cores from this? Seriously. Basket. I played a little, you know, to see how it's working. I won the game, but I want to take a look and see more on the details side, you know. 256 megabytes of VRAM being used. Now, if you look at it, it's maxing it out in both of the sides, you know. With first core, it's got 97% load on the core and it's using 224 megabytes of VRAM, and the second core is not used. I have no cable connected to that monitor, and it's dumping 25 megabytes of VRAM inside. They're like 30, 40, 50 FPS, so the average is not good. But mind myself that this i7 is an overkill, this 4th gen i7. So another game that I wanted to test on this, it's Hellgate London, and I want to see how it's performing with this PC. Oh man. Ooh. Because it's kind of cool, you know, to see an old title running better, you know. So let's put it on 1080p, DirectX 9, low details. Let's see with 1080p how it. All right, let's see 1080p with I think low details. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, I'll take 720p. 720p is much better. Okay, so with 720p, it's doing a great job. Wow, 128 megabytes of VRAM. So the VRAM is not full. So I think I can put more texture, more details and stuff like that because there is room apparently. I think we can put it on 1024 in maximum details. It's gorgeous. 26 FPS. Oh my god, it's lagging. I can't put it on maximum details. It doesn't work with this video card. Medium details without dynamic light. I think dynamic light is the one that is killing the performance here. I don't care. I have time to test this game. I love this. I love this in every way. I love this idea of old hardware having a nice performance in all titles, reusing old hardware. Let's try System Shock because I really want to see how it's working with high FPS when it's fluent, and apparently it feels so fantastic. But like I said before, this CPU is an overkill. 20 watts consumption, it's not ideal. 10-20% load only. I really need that old computer, seriously. 110 megabytes of VRAM. This is not a lot of VRAM use, so there's no complaining about it. I need more games to actually see how this video card is working, but until now everything is fantastic. You know, I would use this video card for older games because it's more efficient than actually trying to use it for online games, because there I have to drag down the resolution and in order to get decent FPS. You know, here look at it, 100 megabytes, 110 megabytes of VRAM used only. Doing a fantastic job. Older games you can use high resolution, high details on it, you know, it's more entertaining like this. Let's jump into Fallout 3 and see how it's running with it, because on 720p I get playable FPS. It looks very funky, that frame rate, but I'm guessing it's playable. How should I say? The list of games is very small, so I would really like to appreciate to put as many games as possible. 40 FPS on 720p, I think it's 720p, and it's not a bad quality, you know, for a game like this, considering back in the day 1024 was the resolution that I was playing the game, and I was playing it on an old laptop, so I'm not complaining on this situation. This is an open world game and it requires some VRAM to load. You know, it's got 170 megabytes of VRAM used on the first core and 25 on the second one. This is really good. It shows me that the video card is being used, you know. Like previously, the temperature is stable. It's apparently the only game that managed to put 38 degrees on the first core. I'm happy that I have this temperature. That means it's safe to use it with higher details, frequencies. It doesn't matter. Just use it in such a way so it's beneficial. Definitely we need to try Mafia 1 because this is the old generation of games that need to be played on this video card. So this generation of games is kind of cool, seriously. So we are on high details with lowest resolution. Okay, so why is it important to play this game? Is because it's using the video card very good. 207 megabytes of VRAM used on the first core. That is perfect, and 25 from the second core. That is not bad, but ideal would be to have how should I say, equal balance in between them. Core load, memory load, everything. Now, even though the memory is loaded, the core is not. Look at it, 32%. It's giving me a nice FPS. Everything is fantastic with this, and I like how it's performing. Hence why I was so eager to show you how Mafia is working with this NVS Quadro. It doesn't heat up if you put a fan on it, and that's it. I think for an older system, this video card is kind of ideal, you know. Of course, if you can find it, on a lower price, it's not worth actually investing a lot of money in all hardware like this with a higher price. No, Modern Warfare. Let's play COD 4 because this is one of the games that actually works on this. So let's see, 720p. Can I disable some stuff here from graphics? No, everything is off. 1024, can I do 1024? I'm trying to increase the performance, like 40-50 FPS, and it's still holding. I'm reaching maximum VRAM use. I'm 0. Just stay in one position and that's it. It's all about the resolution and the details. Now this is low details with 1024 and you can't get any better. I mean, you can put a lower resolution if you are interested to get how should I say, better FPS, but then you don't see nothing because you need at least 1024 in order to get a playable experience. you need to see the screen properly. On 800 by 600 and 640, you can't see nothing. Seriously, everything is pixelated, and you will never understand nothing. Here, apparently, it's working really nice, 30-40 FPS. If you're not rushing, if you're doing like Snoofy here with sniping, apparently you will get the opportunity to play the game slowly and do some nice sniping. Oh, Snoofy. Apparently here we get the opportunity to play the game with higher FPS without being stressed, without stressing the, how shall I say, the GPU. Actually it's backwards. So I got like maximum core load, but I have no VRAM. So that means I can put higher resolutions and more details. And let's see if it's actually doing that. Okay, 720p, 32 bits, with anti-aliasing, 30 FPS, not okay. So if I want that depth of colors in the game, apparently I have to put it on 32 bits. 800 by 600, maximum anti-aliasing, and apparently this is the only way you can play San Andreas and you get like high-end FPS. This GTA, it's 100% for this. No question. So if I want to put a list of games that is for this video card, this GTA, it's on the list. Definitely, I have a couple of NVS video cards. Not gonna lie, this is one of those video cards that is making me think what I can do with an NVS video card, because it's got 4 display ports in the back, and that's a lot of display ports, you understand, for a video card like this. Now I understand older video card that had those DVI connectors, but I don't have DVIs, and it's kind of hard nowadays to convert the signal from DVI to display ports to HDMI. But with display port it's kind of easy, you know, HDMI to display port to bring that signal into a couple of monitors. So definitely this video card is gonna be in one of those weird machines that allows me to have multiple monitors. I like the idea of this NVS, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted just to see how this video card is performing in a couple of games, and that's it. And I wanted to bring it in this machine because I have older games with this computer. Disregarding that, I think this is a very good video card for server, for monitoring, web browsing, for multitasking, but for gaming it needs to be older games in order to benefit from this video card. That's it. It's no all games or some task will be ideal for this video card. What do you think about this NVS 450?